How would you like to go from this to this? I'm going to be demonstrating the MFJ-1026 and how you can duplicate these results. Hello, I'm Tyler, KA0KA. I wanted to demonstrate the MFJ Model 1026 Deluxe Noise Cancelling Signal Enhancer and how you can get those kind of results that we just saw here on the screen. Well, this is a really interesting box that can be extremely effective, as you just noted. And I wanted to really go through some step-by-step procedures that can hopefully be helpful to you if you've determined possibly looking into this. And also why some folks may have results that don't mimic these results here. Well, I wanted to demonstrate this and really go through this sort of step by step. But before we do that, there's some setups in the box that I just want to briefly notate. Inside the MFJ box, there are a couple jumpers, as I recall. One is to use an auxiliary antenna only, and one is also to employ a preamp. And I have both of those engaged here at this time. Well, let's see what are the steps here that we can take to look at this kind of signal and null this kind of interference out. Well, the real secret to this system really is the auxiliary antenna. So step one here is going to have to be to determine whether the auxiliary antenna is hearing the noise source that you want to null out first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the main gain knob and I'm going to bring that to 0. And I'm going to take the main auxiliary antenna knob and bring that to 0. This is going to be our starting point. This is the starting point that you should do before you pull your hair out wondering why the box isn't working. Because if the auxiliary antenna is not hearing the noise, you're never going to get a correction here to cancel the signal out. Well, let's go ahead and say this is the starting point. We're going to go ahead and start to bring up the auxiliary antenna gain to see if we can detect the noise source we want to null out. And sure enough, there it is. I'm going to increase the gain here to about -106 on the analyzer. You can see the noise floor baseline hovering right around -106. And also, if I look at the number, that's around number 7 on the auxiliary antenna gain. Now I'm going to bring this back to 0. And now I'm going to go to the main antenna gain to match this level. I'm going to bring this the main antenna gain up. There it is, right around 106. Now, under this condition, we can go back to the auxiliary gain. And remember the number where we're at. We'll slowly raise that back up to 7 on the gain pot. And there it is, right around there. Now, I already had the phase positioned here for the canceling. But let's go ahead and move the phase here. You can see that the phase now is really not destructive at all. So we'll slowly adjust the phase until we see that perfect null. It appears to be right around there. So again, we matched the auxiliary gain, the main antenna gain, and then we use the phase control. Again, bypassed, completely bypassed. You can see even under a bypass condition, we have that noise source hitting around -106. And I also specifically went in the 25-meter shortwave band here, and I wanted to make the signal on 11860 the target signal that we were interested in. And as you can see, it really is a good demonstration that we're not just nulling out noise for the sake of nulling out noise, but in fact we're actually maintaining that signal and we're increasing the signal to noise ratio on that signal. So it's a good demonstration to do that. Let's listen in here a little bit.
Muchas veces querrás gritar,
Okay, so kind of an interesting demonstration. I hope that was helpful, and that the idea on how this box can be used in your location can be achieved, and I hope you got something out of it.